Ymir choosing Mikasa was what led to the end result. Everything was only for the sake of reaching this end result. All I did was to follow this path. This is what he said verbatim. Armin replies with, so that was the future you saw at the Medal Awards ceremony. Eren replies with, Armin, my thoughts have become incoherent. The influence that the Founder's powers bring about have no past or future. They all exist at the same time. Alright, that's kind of crazy, right? That's so crazy that it retroactively affects the rest of the story. You can't just do shit like that. Like, what he's basically saying, right? So, like, before the Founding Titan was even injected into him, he was affected by the thoughts and the power of him having it later in the future. Since time is, it's all one thing for him, it's like a blur. You're sitting here like, so you had the ability to affect literally everything in the story at any point. Everything was in your control. If anything didn't go this way, then it wouldn't lead to the exact conclusion you needed. Eren's basically saying that he understood that he needed to reach exactly this point where Mikasa would cut off his head inside the fucking mouth of a Titan while Ymir's watching in order to satisfy Ymir's random fucking love fixation on some dude who abused her 2,000 years ago. And I'm just supposed to be okay with this. Like, that makes no sense. And the reason it makes no sense, and another thing that he, like, even doubles down on, it shows a picture of Eren talking to Armin with, like, super regret on his face. At that time, it was not Bert's time to die. And you can basically see that he infers that he directed the giant titan of Dinah away from Bert to go into the city and then kill his mom, which would then give him the motivation to start doing all this shit. So literally everything had to happen in order. So he had to kill his own mom, by the way. But, like, the biggest thing about this is that it retroactively shits on a lot of the story. Because if he knew everything all along, why didn't he do stuff differently? That's the part that, like, makes it the worst, is that you introduce later on that he knew what was going to happen, and he was following a route that was dedicated to getting to this point, and yet he didn't even take the best route possible. In case you're wondering, like, what could he have done differently? Well, here's something. Yeah, actually, I'll get into that in a bit.